Rebel leaders bolted from today's Syria peace talks. However, the idea of establishing safe zones discussed yesterday between President Trump and the Russian leader Vladimir Putin seems to be gaining some traction. As the talking proceeds, so too does the deadly violence. Correspondent John Huddy has the latest from our Middle East newsroom.
The twisted and charred metal burned in the street of what was left of the vehicle used in a car bomb attack today in northern Syria, a country ravaged by war.
The intentional result of the bombing is 5 dead and more than 12 or 13 injured men.
The attack happened in the town of Azaz, just a few miles from the Turkish border, a region blackened by Syria's more than 6-year civil war. Today, the 4th round of peace talks this year alone started in Kazakhstan, attempting to reach a sustainable ceasefire, an exhaustive mission that has failed many times already. A U.S. delegation is involved in the talks, along with diplomats from Russia, Iran, and Turkey. Opposition leaders are demanding once again that Syria's government stops bombing rebel-held areas. Russian President Vladimir Putin said Russia and the Syrian regime would halt flights over specified zones if all sides respect a ceasefire. The talks also focus on creating so-called safe zones in Syria to ensure that a ceasefire holds. 4 zones where fighting would be stopped between government and rebel forces and monitored by international observers, allowing for the return of refugees. The civil war has resulted in the death of more than 300,000 people and the displacement of more than 11 million people. The safe zone plan has White House support.
We discussed this topic with Mr. Trump over the phone yesterday, and as far as I understand, the American administration supports the idea.
But problems have already started in the talks. Opposition leaders walked out of a meeting today protesting, they say, Russian airstrikes on civilians, an accusation that Russia denies. Well, the talks are scheduled to continue tomorrow, and another attempt to bring both sides to the table. Brett?
John Huddy in our Middle East newsroom. John, thank you.